100 days from now, the opening tee of the U.S. Open at Pinehurst No. 2 will take place, and joining me to talk all about it is Julia Pine from the USGA. Julia, thank you so much for being here today.
Thanks for having us.
What makes Pinehurst so special, not only as a golf course, but for the U.S. Open in particular?
Absolutely. First and foremost, it's the home of American golf, and this is the U.S. Open, our national championship, so there's no better match made in heaven. But newly for us, it's the home of the USGA. Our second headquarters recently opened up in Pinehurst, and historically we've had 3 unbelievable U.S. Open championships at Pinehurst. There's a reason we named it our first anchor site, which means that it's a commitment that we'll be back here with the U.S. Open as well as other championships every 5 to 6 years. So for us, it just sets up perfectly from an inside the ropes perspective, outside the ropes perspective, and we can't wait for 100 days from now.
Absolutely. 2029 is the next time, but we're going to focus on 2024. And you don't have to be a big-name pro golfer in the U.S. Open to play there. In fact, there's a few chances for some amateurs to qualify locally. Can you tell us something about that?
Yeah, that's what open means in U.S. Open, is that it is an open championship. So there's certainly the best players in the world are exempt through into the U.S. Open championship, but we have 2 stages of qualifying before that. So if you meet our eligibility requirements, if you have the right handicap index, if you're a professional golfer, you can dream of playing in the U.S. Open at Pinehurst this June. Right here in the area, we have 3 local qualifiers starting, as you see, in the end of April, and then we have what's called golf's longest day, which is final qualifying, which will be here at the beginning of June. The local one is held here in Durham, but on that day, there will be people who succeed in reaching their dream of playing in the U.S. Open.
Excited about that. I definitely won't be making it this year, so we'll just keep that spoiler out there. Let's talk about this trophy, though, however. It's 18 inches tall. It's sterling silver. This has been given out to the champion every year since 1895. Tell us about the lifespan of this trophy over the next 365 days. Let's say 465 days because we're 100 days away. What is the lifespan of this trophy going to look like?
Absolutely. So this is the trophy that golfers around the world, and especially here in this country, dream of hoisting on Father's Day on the 18th green at our U.S. Open Championship. So someone will do that in 104 days. But this trophy, comes to events like this. You can see it around North Carolina over the coming weeks. We've been to a few college basketball games. But first and foremost, it's with our champion for a lot of the year. So that is Wyndham Clark right now. He's not only our defending champion, but the defending champion of the Wells Fargo, which is played in North Carolina as well. I know he's taken it to a few professional sporting events. He may have had 1 or 2 beverages out of it the night he won. So this trophy really experiences a lot.
It's awesome. Seeing some great names on here like Wyndham Clark, Jack Nicklaus, Tiger Woods. So a lot of great names, a lot of history on this. We know that tickets are still selling quickly. The 2-day reserved grandstand tickets are sold out. But what is still available for fans to purchase?
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason we keep coming back to Pinehurst, and that is the fans come out for these championships. And so since 2014, we've certainly added a lot of new offers, whether it be the reserved grandstands like you've talked about, different hospitality, whether it be all-inclusive food and drink, our ever-popular Trophy Club, which is sort of an indoor sports bar-like atmosphere so that you can watch the golf outside. You can be inside watching it on TV, getting some food and beverage. So a lot of those are, like you said, running quickly or sold out, but certainly a lot of them are still available on usopen.com.
Those 100 days will go by really quickly, okay? We have March Madness to get through and so much other things to get through until we get there, but we are 100 days away. Julia, thank you for joining me, and we'll see you guys at the U.S. Open beginning on June 13th.